the reaction among Tory MPs can be summarised as a mixture of fatalism and delusion. I'd say the 2019 intake of Tory MPs had been very voluble on WhatsApp, talking about, well, our voters just didn't turn out and they'll come back and it'll be fine. They were just busy.
For the last 12 months, Labour have had a big poll lead. The whole time that Rishi Sunak has been Prime Minister, on the day that, today's the first anniversary of Liz Truss resigning. There was a tiny uptick when he took over. The leads basically remained the same. At every opportunity when the parties have gone to the polls, whether it's local elections or by-elections, the Labour Party's clearly doing very well and the Tories are doing really badly. What are you hearing from Conservatives? The line to take seems vague. Greg Hands this morning saying there's no enthusiasm for the Labour Party as there's a 20-point swing towards them.
Well, no, and look, that fundamentally misunderstands how first-past-the-post elections work in this country, because ultimately, if you don't like the Conservative Party when they're in government, your option, you either vote for the Labour Party or you don't. That's very crudely simplistic, and I'm sure Jane will, chastise me for that. But that's basically the question for electors. Tories, yes or no, in this country. I think the reaction among Tory MPs can be summarised as a mixture of fatalism and delusion. I'd say the 2019 intake of Tory MPs had been very voluble on WhatsApp, talking about, well, our voters just didn't turn out and they'll come back and it'll be fine. They were just busy. They were just once turnout is up. That's something people like Pat Fan, Labour's national campaign coordinator, will be saying to people in Labour HQ to ward off complacency. But I mean, it's not a strategy for getting back into number 10. And I think MPs of older vintage and the older intakes are waking up and smelling the coffee. I think it's taken defeat in a place like Mid-Bedfordshire to make them realise actually the polls are right. They have been right for a year.
And actually, they just got a bit giddy about Uxbridge.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When actually the lesson of Uxbridge was that Labour have come within 400 votes of winning a constituency they didn't even win in 1997. And it's